Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer, and we're doing an Evelynn game. People have been requesting Evelynn games for forever, and finally I got one. This is from one of my viewers, Simon, who is on Skype with Cartis and Timo, and we will see them battling it out in a normal game against a pretty good team actually. Because Ram as well, he's a full-on real tank with engage abilities and everything. So that's going to be one tough guy in and of itself. And then they have Rumble and Warwick, who are also pretty tanky. And Timo and Lee Sin to round out the damage, I guess. It is a lot of... Well, Rumble does have AP damage, so magical damage. But Lee Sin and Timo both are physical carries normally. I mean, Timo can of course go AP. But to go AP, he really needs to get a lot of the mushrooms to hit. And since you have no control over whether they actually hit or not, it's going to be really hard to be AP. So the team from Simon, well, they have Cartis and Timo as two of the carries. Then they have Xin Zhao, who's pretty much also a carry. I really cannot place him in any other category. And Swain, yeah, well, of course he's going to be the tanky character on this team. They really lack a real tank. That means that Swain is really dependent on his lifesteal from his ultimate, and even if he builds a lot of HP and armor, he's not really a real tank. And yeah, in the bottom lane they were doing something retarded, as they say themselves. No, really, it's such a noob way to give away the first blood. But yeah, people keep doing it anyway. So we see Evelynn here starting to jungle. She apparently is the jungler on this team. Warwick is the jungler on the other team. So a little higher elo than what we normally see. And she's not going to full out jungle because Evelynn cannot full out jungle anymore since the latest time they nerfed her. So she's going to have to rely on some of the getting some actual kills and things like that to get some gold. Maybe stay in lane a little bit to level up. Because if you full on jungle with Eve, you're going to have to die to the blue buff and then revive and come back. So actually use the revive spell to come back and then finish it, because with the revive spell you get some extra health and you need that to finish out blue. Either that, or you can of course start at blue, get a lot of help from one of the people at bottom and take out blue that way. But both tactics are really risky. Well, the first tactic obviously because you're going to die, and if one of the opponents is there, well, first of all, they know that after you die you're going to be at blue, because, well, that's the only way you died. You died on purpose there, and you died because you wanted to do blue. And they will know that you're going to do that tactic because you picked revive as one of your summoner skills, and nobody picks revive. Yeah, the best summoner skills are pretty much these ones, except for the heal on Rumble. Heal really isn't that good. It doesn't do anything except for maybe early game when people overextend or people get harassed a lot. There are some advantages to having it then. Oh, Timo apparently not attacking at all. So Evelynn getting a stun off and Timo just standing around, doing nothing. Well, I don't know. Anyway, to round off the rant about Evelynn, so if one of the opponents is there when you die, you actually give away a kill, but also when you revive, they are going to know that you're going to go for blue, and they can easily wait for you there. You're going to be really low HP by the time you're done, and they get an easy kill there, and a blue buff. But and are they going to get this kill? No. Didn't Teemo get the toxic? Yeah, he did get the toxic shot. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what went wrong there, but normally they should have been able to do that with both the ignite and the poison from Teemo. But it's okay. They still get some free farm here. Evelynn doing some nice last hitting there, and all in all, it's Swain who's really behind at 1 minion kill, and Xin Zhao. So the bottom lane is really not doing anything at all, and Curtis isn't up to really the amount of minion kills he should have either. But he's doing okay. But well, Teemo and Evelynn are really doing very well. They have a combined minion kill of 29 while harassing, and of course Evelynn took out the 2 golems early on, which means that she has some more golds on average for the minions that in the lane. But all in all, the second tactic you get from Evelynn, just getting a lot of help from by getting the blue buff as the first thing in the game. Well, you're 1v2 in the bottom lane, which isn't too much of a problem, but still it is kind of risky. Because people, yeah, well, Evelynn is very fragile in the beginning anyway, and if they spot you going for blue first, they're going to know that your pattern is going to be next wolves, and then the raids, and then golem, and then maybe, I don't know, I've never actually jungled with the new Evelynn, maybe you will be able to actually do red buff after that. But even if you can, you are going to be really weak once you finish it, and well, they can either wait for you in the jungle for the raids or something like that, because they know you're going to pass through this bush at relatively low health. But they can also just wait for you at red, and if you actually do red, that would mean you probably die. So nice to take ignite, by the way, because ignite really helps with the damage. Evelynn doesn't do a lot of damage early on, as you can see from well, her attacks normally. Most of her damage is going to come from Ravage and Hate Spike, and Hate Spike currently does about 60 damage. Late game that's going to be a lot more, and Ravage actually has a 1-to-1 AP ratio. So that's going to do an amazing amount of damage late game, and it gives you a stun if you're like this in oh, they aren't actually going to get him. Wow, that's surprising. Yeah, he's here. Or he passed through here. Yeah, amazing escape by Teemo there. That was really good. So maybe if the cards actually reacted a little bit sooner, they would have gotten the kill. Especially since they're on Skype, it seems to be an easy reaction. So bottom lane from the opponents is really tanky, so I don't expect any kills here. Well, we saw Evelynn kill one, but normally I wouldn't expect any kills. But it's already 2-7, and what's this guy? That's Rammus. Yeah, not the best target for anything. So probably shouldn't have engaged there. But yeah, the Xin Zhao at least shouldn't have engaged there. Evelynn, yeah, sure, she can get away. But Xin Zhao, yeah, he really overcommitted there, because there's no way he can go up against the 2 champions. But Evelynn really shouldn't have committed there either. She should have just ran out and go back to jungle or something. Because by now, level 6, you can quite efficiently jungle, and it's a lot more XP and gold. And with 3 people in the lane here, it's probably best to just stay at the turret. Yeah, Evelynn should really go and harass this guy. Because she doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh ho ho, this card is in some real trouble here. Getting killed quite easily, and nobody attacks them. This would have been a good way to attack, or a good point to attack, since they were all quite low. Excellent, waiting for him to tap the dragon at least once, so he gets damaged by the dragon, and now escaping. Oh, just outside of turret range. So oh, that almost worked. It would have worked if he was like 1 second earlier, but it was really risky to do anyway. But just getting the stun off, and I think the ignite as well. I'm not actually sure. Oh no, he probably used the ignite on Warwick. But anyway, it was really risky to do, but that's what Eve is. With Evelynn, you have to play risky to get some early kills, and once you do, you're good. And 2-1 isn't too bad a score anyway. But it's not about the score, it's about the individual actions, of course. I picked this game, by the way, because of the awesome description that was there. It really gave me a lot of information about this game. So how they, what was going to happen a little bit, and yes,